information. All you're paid. All of it's yours now. Enjoy it. Watch your sitcoms. Be weak. Be servile. Hell is coming. Oh, man, I tell you. Like a caged beast. I see it all around me. It's clear as day. History is clear. Common sense is clear. And to hear the news, now I hear it all over the news. If you have an opinion on what color to paint your house, it's a conspiracy theory. People that are concerned about the fires all over Los Alamos and all the radiation being released by the fires, they're being called conspiracy theorists. I just looked it up. Having any opinion, you do what you're told by scumbag government owned by foreign banks. You give them everything. You pay them all the carbon taxes. You roll over and die, and you will serve them, and you will love it, and you will enjoy it, and you will beg for it, because it's our destiny. For the 50 million abortions and all the rest of the evil. The judgment of the West is here. The judgment of the world is here. It's only going to intensify. You conjured it. You want it. You want to live in denial. You're going to get it now. All right, I'm really angry about the TSA, as you can tell. And I want to break you out of your trance. It's not too late to turn this around, folks. But the future is coming. We're living in the present that was the future to come. Believe me. I can see it. It's there. A blind man could see this. A deaf man could see it. Somebody with their eyes gouged out, drugged behind a truck could see it. All right, I got to settle down. Just everything is a lie. You hear the news. It's like Greece is rioting because they have to pay their bills. Goldman Sachs put the president in, put the prime minister in. Not a president, prime minister. They put the finance minister in. And openly, publicly had them sign on to fraudulent derivatives. They put their criminals in, loot the country, and then they take our tax money to give to the private banks, and then say that the Greeks have to pay them back in perpetuity. And they've done all the calculations in Greece that they'll never get out of this, and it's designed to bankrupt them. And they're even cutting the cops' pay and everything, but still the cops just go out and defend the criminals because they're wearing suits and just run up to women and children and just, yeah, with a club. Yeah, blood. Oh, we love it. Cops dress up like anarchists, burn hotels, because they got that uniform and they were hired because they wanted to be on a power trip, just like the Nazis and the Soviets and everybody else, and they're going to deliver you straight to hell. And now they're getting ready to gobble up the rest of Europe and the United States and just trillions to criminal bankers every month. More, 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 more. Always more, more, more. They've got a whole actuary set up, a whole phased-in, compartmentalized system to destroy all of society in post-industrial world and bankrupt you and have CPS grab your kids. Just absolute hell being released upon us. If you don't call Nazi Germany, Soviet Russia, Maoist China, Pol Pot's Cambodia, Fidel Castro's Cuba, all of the historical nightmares, Vlad the Impaler, the list goes on and on, all the nightmare that Mexico is, totally collapsing, all the evils, Kim Jong-il in North Korea, getting rid of universities for 10 months, putting even their ruling class minions out in the fields to work as the whole society collapses. CPS take the children at birth, train them in government schools, total hell, same model they want for us here, smiling little demonic gibbering creatures, third generation scumbag royalty. That's all the Queen of England is a generations that have survived longer than this guy. 3 generations of hereditary corruption. Okay, this is a rant. I gotta stop. Because the woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have miles to go before I sleep. I got a lot of work to do today after the show. I gotta finish, and the studio's done. I gotta finish developing the TV show and how we want to do it. I got to finish making all the calls and this and the everything else, and I got so much to do, and I'm not complaining. It's just, my God, we got to turn this around. My God, we got to wake up. Get me out of here. We don't need to repeat this. Please, people. Do you have any idea how much danger we're in? Do you have any historical idea? This is the most sickening tyranny I've ever studied that we're living in, and it's just getting rolling. It's just getting started. Do you know where this road leads? Do you have any idea the humiliation, the pain, the war, the revolution? They've got that whole plan, the insurrection against this. They're going to use that, call it terrorism, to bring in the foreign troops. It's so hellish. the millions of military and police that are going to die. It is going to make Iraq and other countries look like a joke. They plan it. They're not going to stop. They're going to start trying to stage terror attacks to blame them on domestic groups. And when they start trying to round people up, folks are going to break and not care anymore. And hell is going to be released. That's part of their plan as well. Do you understand how desperate this is? How real this is? The idiot TSA people, we now learn, are not as big an idiots as we were told. I want to go to your calls. They've been complaining for over 5 years. Scanners have been in for 8 in 5 airports. And they know they're dying of cancer, and the cancer rates are off the chart, and the government knows it and committed them to a death sentence, and now they're going in all the airports. That's who runs things, knowing it would kill you, knowing the dust it would kill you at WTC. Even when they did the CAT scans at major universities and showed their lungs were filled, the government called it a conspiracy theory. When we said Fukushima blew up and melted down, they called it a conspiracy theory. When we could see the reactor blow up and scientists got the isotope readings that only are created in massive atomic fission. It's 100% it happened. We were right again. They're now saying you're a conspiracy theorist if you're worried about Los Alamos blowing up. But don't worry, there's a new poll out by Quinnipiac University saying Hillary is the most popular person in America. And then, second after that is herpes, gonorrhea, and leeches, and cancer. She even beat out cancer as most popular. It's now number 5. I mean, I believe this poll. I believe cancer is the 5th most popular person in America. I mean, this poll. I mean, everybody loves Hillary Clinton. Everybody loves turn their guns in. I mean, there's a mandate right now, a big mandate, that Republicans should not have any conservatism and turn their guns in and have totally open borders and government-financed abortion, and the Boy Scouts will all be taught for their first merit badge how to be gay, and then the second merit badge is how to report on your parents' firearms, and I'm not even joking about that. I mean, that's completely normal. That's conservative, and if conservatives want to be in the game, Karl Rove, American Crossroads, has said he agrees with the Democrats in this big hoax they're running. Well, okay, I'm a conspiracy theorist. Hillary is the most popular person in America. I mean, I believe that. I believe that like I believe jumping off a cliff would be fun, You guys believe that, don't you? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, Reuters is picking it up. My goodness, they had a poll at this university. Well, they did go to like a communist studies class or something. Who's your favorite person? Oh, that'd be Hillary. You know what? I bet I could go to a Ku Klux Klan rally. You know what? I bet we should do this as a really sick parody. Actually find a real Klan rally. Well, last time I went to protest when they threatened to kill me and stuff, maybe it's not a good idea. Anyways, the point is, go to it and say, we conducted a poll at the North Woods University. Just call it that and go, and here's the dean, the Grand Dragon, and here's all his other associates. Who's your favorite person in America? And they'll say, Adolf Hitler. We'll go, well, the university poll finds Adolf Hitler is the most popular person in America. Oh my gosh, it's hilarious. It's hilarious. I'm sorry. I just want to apologize for talking bad about Hillary Clinton, the most popular person in America. According to a poll, Reuters is carrying it. Newsflash. Newsflash. The moon is made of cheese. There's no... Look at that smile. Oh my gosh, that woman makes me sick. Get her off the screen. Don't they ever go away? I've been hating this woman for 20-something years. Get out of my life, woman. Go back to hell where you crawled out of. Goodness. And stop feeding us such bull. Then you got it, and then I didn't use it. The Coney 2012 do a screening in your area video. Now, if you're a radio listener, and then I'm going to your calls, you cannot understand the magnitude. This is not the main Coney 2012 with hundreds of millions of views or whatever, total. This is one of their promos before they launched it. This is all, again, government run. It's now coming out as we knew. I mean, I watched it and could tell it was government run. Now, it's adults who look like they're about 30 years old, acting like they're 5, talking to college students because it's a new thing, not just being in a narcoleptic state or being cowardly or having a pot belly. I mean, the average trendy resembles a pedophile. It's like the style. Not only is that what's going on, chicken neck weakness is like a god now. And being totally passive, being a huge jellyfish slacker who looks like a fried egg in a chair. That is the culture of this, okay? The worship of being destroyed. Literally, I've now discovered the secrets of it. And it's a cult everywhere. At South by Southwest, there are just hordes of these people. They look like adults in diapers or something, you know, just toddling along. I mean, spiritually, it's a side issue. It's incredibly evil, though. Again, if you're a radio listener, in fact, what's the title of it? I forget. It's something like, did it have a Coney 2012 screening? Book a screening for Coney 2012. It's on YouTube. And if you're a radio listener, you'll just hear the voices. But if you're a TV viewer at prisonplanet.tv, they actually jump up and down and go, oh my gosh, so trendy, and we're gonna get Connie. And you can tell they're government operatives. They've got like evil in their eyes, you know, hardcore. I mean, their real spirit is, murder Africa, invasion force, release us. But on the surface, and just cutting this room full of, you know, the trendies all swarming around like piranhas. But again, it's that cover of the armored warmock. It has this cover of, I'm friendly, I'm nice, and it's going after the young people who are in a narcoleptic state, are attracted like moths to flame to someone going, war, trendy, invade, help the children, And I mean, and I'm like, and I started watching more of their videos, and it gets worse. I mean, I'm not joking, folks. I mean, and everyone's wearing like pink and little green, non-threatening, you know, colors, all, and this is what we face. So this is for college students, and this is what men look like now, on average. In fact, now I used to bash men that are all into being big and muscular with tattoos and black on and going, now I get it. You don't want to be like these people, okay? Because I used to get mad at guys trying to act tough. No, that's good. Do that. In fact, I think I'm going to just go all out with cut-off sleeves and drive a big, fast car and be like, rah! Because, I mean, I'm starting to get it. Men are running to that because they see the armies. At South by Southwest, you go down there, it's literally men in pastels. And part of the effeminate thing is they have these little wispy beards and, like, bandanas, and they're all walking around bending their wrists going, I mean, I don't know what it is. No, there's men everywhere wearing dresses. I'm telling you, it's like they're just like, New World Order, slaughter me, please. And the New World Order's like, act like a jellyfish coward and giggle at all reality. They're like, yes, yes. Anyways. But the controller level ones are just like, know what they're doing. Pentagon's like, how do we get the jellyfish into total war? Dance around and prance. You can see Black Ops guys are just sitting back, cold-blooded. This will work well on them. Good. Increase dosages in water immediately. Send out trendies to destroy them. There's nothing, I mean, there's nothing the trendies won't buy. Oh, my gosh, help me. I mean, folks, if you couldn't see this, I mean, this was prancing. Was it as bad as I said, guys? It was worse. And there's even, and now listen, Nemo just ran in here with stacks of articles. NATO, Australia, England, France, Northcom troops are being dispatched for AFRICOM. The invasion of Africa is beginning. It has nothing to do with coming. It's about seizing land, fighting indigenous groups that are being forced off. Because it's all in the news. The UN's just in there gunning people down. But again, they've got guys prancing around going, liberal, and Angelina Jolie going, children. And again, that's the cover. Imagine the tank ramming the Branch Davidians going, this is not an assault. Please come out. We are your friends. They come out, they shoot them. It's the same thing. I mean, imagine a military that first deploys people hopping around in pink shirts going, It's a perfect deal. Like, oh, this isn't non-threatening. That's just like one of those fish. Guys, pull up the lanternfish. You know, it's at 2,000 feet and deeper, and it has that little lamp that looks like a tasty No, a lamprey's one that attaches and is parasitic. It's a lantern fish. And it's got big, giant teeth. But in the total darkness, there's a lot of little, glowing crustaceans and things that fish eat. So you think you're getting a big, juicy, non-threatening little goblet. But really, it's the lantern hanging. And that's what Coney is. Oh, and it's like... It's trendy, liberal, Angelina. I mean, that's what we're dealing with here. And I'm sick of it. And I'm calling you out, scum. I cannot stand these people. Did you find the lanternfish? Watch this. I'll show you. Lanternfish. Lantern fish. You can also Google horrors of the deep. I found it. Here it is. Boom. Just show lantern. Lanternfish. The ultimate in trendiness. Oh, look, Coney 2012. Oh, look at the little Coney 2012, little glowing. And you can't see him right there. New World Order Rockefeller eugenics operation. In the dark, all you see is, Angelina Jolie, right out shining in the darkness. Looks like a little fishy sees that and says, I'll just swim over and eat that. The AFRICOM is coming. Loving, loving, loving. You can do it. Stop Coney. You know, Coney's like a little skeleton on the bottom. Hadn't been seen forever. Little tiny nothing. But it's like, oh, we're gonna fight. Oh, and then there's a little... Oh, boy, I said I'd go to your phone calls, and I'm out of control now, aren't I?